Welcome back to the Sonic Adventure 1 commentary. And it's time to go and fight Knuckles.
Yay!
Oh no.
Favorite fight.
Woo.
And it's time for Knuckles. Japanese Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Nakuru.
It's not that special, though.
Aw.
I like the English the English voice is much more fun to make fun of.
Oh yeah, he sounds decent here, I guess.
He's not that bad.
Yeah.
He's better than Tails. Who's Japanese.
There's in the
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh
that's for
voice.
Green.
Okay. Dan Green is fun in like the recent Yu-Gi-Oh movie, but Dan Green is
You know him.
he's
Yep.
yeah, you do. I'm not too big of a fan of him in as Knuckles, though. I don't think he really fits.
Oh
in
no, he
well.
doesn't.
Where the fuck did Eggman even come from?
He was just hiding down
Where did
there.
he come from?
Just
He just fucking showed up like, sup bitches. Bye now.
use
Bye.
chaos control.
He's white. He can't use chaos control.
He's white.
So if he was black, he could.
I mean, yeah, Shadow can.
Yeah.
Black Doom could.
So whether, but Sonic and Silver can use them. They're not black.
What? Who's Silver?
Sonic's blue.
He was written out of canon.
But what about
Oh, he's
Generations?
that funny guy from the Sonic comics.
But
And
what
that's
about
all we
Sonic
wanna
Rush?
remember him by.
Sonic Riders is not canon. Shut up.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm pretty sure he's in a canon game.
Technically, Riders is canon.
It is?
Ghost.
But they still use Blaze's. They say that Blaze's backstory in 06 is the non-canon
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh.
The Rush one's canon.
Then what about
I mean,
Sonic
no
Colors?
one really cares about Sonic canon, to be honest, because it's not like the series has ever tried to pay attention to its plot in the last 10 years.
True enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last genuine attempt to have a big story was 06. Let's
Yeah,
be
and
honest.
we
Yeah.
see
And
how
there's
that
a reason
went.
why they just stopped. They just
Yeah.
stopped.
Yep.
Because Unleashed didn't really have a plot, it just had a lot of really great dialogue and really
Yeah.
good writing. And
Yeah.
that one cutscene at the beginning.
What the heck?
Not again.
Yeah. Thank
Nope.
you. Thank you for that.
Thank God. It only took you a minute.
Thank you so much.
That was a good fight. You only did that in like a minute and a half.
Yeah, but I'm still skipping
Yeah.
it. It's a waste of time. So, yep, we're about to go and do the tornado. So, if I accidentally forgot to edit it out, would you guys kill me?
Nah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I already promised I wouldn't.
I probably will have
Here,
gone on Twitter
will
and
you kill
subtweeted
me?
you.
Damn it.
I hate this goddamn stage. I don't want to see it ever again.
No.
Fuck you
Who
and
the
fuck
likes
your
the
tornado.
Who the fuck likes the tornado?
I like the mech idea in SA2.
Yeah, but that's not the tornado. Actually, it is a tornado, but it isn't the plane.
No, it's not. It's is it a different? Is it the same one as in this game?
No.
Or is it just a different one? Or is it?
I
This
think
one's
it's
I guess it doesn't matter.
I know.
I think it's a different
What color is the
version.
first one? Is it red or is it white?
The first one's
first
red.
one's
The
red.
second.
Okay, the second one is the
Um,
official one. It's just updated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
probably just.
then it
tinkered
comes
with
back to red on fucking Lost World.
So that's what Tails does in his free time. He just goes in and.
Lost World is before Sonic Adventure.
I mean, technically, it's after. They just reverted it back to the red plane because nostalgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then, fuck me.
They have a tornado sequence in Lost World, and it's much better than in,
Oh, that's
in this
good.
game.
That's
Still
good. That's good to
fucking
know
ass.
whenever I get to Lost World. You know, 10 years
Yeah,
from now.
I kept dying though, and because I thought it was automated, I didn't know I was supposed to press forward.
Okay,
to go faster.
that scene right there looks like it came out of a Gmod video.
Yeah.
It did.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, thank you for this too.
Ugh,
Okay, I'm good
Oh.
with that.
how great.
Nice use of Sonic
Oh
Unleashed
my
music too.
god.
How great.
You know, this isn't really ludicrous speed.
The music fits this too.
Gotta go fast.
Ugh.
God
love
damn
this
it.
game. God damn it.
And there you go.
You see?
That's it.
That was done in like 30 seconds.
Oh, that's great. Great speedrun stats.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to have like 5 minutes of cutscenes and then we go right back to the Tornado 2?
Really?
Just fuck this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It's just a few. It's a few cutscenes. You go around in the Black Story sequence, and then it's right back. And I think a snowboarding sequence. Then it's right back to the Tornado 2.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, the fact that this is in Japanese, it's like, now this is an actual tragic Japanese fucking tragic anime.
Nothing is more
Backstory.
tragic than
Sonic
SA2.
Adventure 1 is it's the greatest anime.
Nothing is more tragic than
Like I said.
SAO. Let's be honest.
Indeed.
It says Sonic Adventure 0.
Sonic Adventure 0.
Sonic Adventure Origins. Sonic Adventure Origins.
Sonic Adventure Origins, yeah.
Damn.
Damn. God damn.
Oh, I forgot that it actually goes to nighttime here. It looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Despite not really having a lot of shading
Yeah.
differences.
Not really.
No.
The ground textures, I just realized how awful they are.
Oh, yeah.
His
Yeah.
shoes look like they're made of metal.
I know, right?
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic, okay, it's really annoying in Sonic X, because I saw that in Japanese, and then Chris, it's like there's this one sequence where Chris keeps getting kidnapped, and he just yells, Sonic, over and over and over again.
Why the
It's
fuck are you
so
watching
obnoxious.
Sonic X in the first place?
And why in Japanese?
I watched it as a kid. As a kid, because I couldn't stand the 4Kids voice acting.
Oh,
Even
gosh.
as a kid.
God damn.
I watched it on YouTube.
Oh,
Sly was the fucking original weeb.
I guess it. I guess it's topical because Sonic Adventure 1 was adapted in Sonic X, but
And
I
it
guess.
wasn't good
No.
there either.
I
It
wasn't.
really honestly showed how this, it doesn't really work as, like, a non-game story, because it's really, I've said this before, I still think this story is really boring, because I don't find Chaos to be an interesting villain. It's just another monster of the week, and so it's just Eggman going in like, oh, let's go get this emerald, and then
Yeah,
Sonic's
basically.
like, oh no, we better go collect this emerald, and then Emerald's like, oh, I'll take them. Okay, let's
Well-
go get some more emeralds, and then Eggman takes them.
Even
There's not that going on.
what the hell? What is that? Anyway, SA2 also has a monster of the week sort of deal, but it has build up to it.
Yes, it has build up to it, and it has a bit more character moments, because you have, like...
If you do not pay attention
there are-
to the Dark Side story, Bio Lizard just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, SA2, it's like, it has a little bit more character to it, because it's like, they have little bits, like, you know, Sonic is in the jail sequence, and he's, like, super jealous of Shadow actually outsmarting him, and so he's wanting to see him again so that he can outsmart him back. It was almost like a shot to his pride, and I like that little bit to his character, and you never really get that.
Oh,
with
I love it.
SA1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
this is an
once
original
again,
I
it's
do
like,
consider
I did
that
see in an
SA2
interview- I did
is
see in
probably
an
the best
interview
one.
that for an interview for SA2, they said that they specifically wanted the story to be fast-paced. So, like, that's why there's so... because it would fit the nature of Sonic, so they would have, like, remember how there was a bunch of cuts in the middle of dialogue and how cutscenes, you know, move from scene to scene to
Yeah.
scene?
Yeah.
They did that because they wanted it to be fast-paced, like Sonic. Oh, right. This was supposed to be here because Lester was here, but... he went in and said in previous parts that I suck. It was probably just because I suck and that the glitch didn't exist. But here, it exists. See, he's snowboarding backwards.
But can you jump? Oh, I guess you can't jump using it.
Who's the fucking disappointment now?
Indeed.
Why are we here? Why are we grabbing Froggy?
Don't grab the frog.
Where'd the frog go?
Was I in the middle of saying something? I think I was. I don't remember.
Whatever.
Alright, back.
No, I
back.
legitimately
fight.
like the design of this little area.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
pretty to look
I do
at.
like it here. Alright, I don't remember what I was saying. I was just saying that they wanted to, like, make there be a bunch of cuts and, you know, for like I said, then they'd go to dialogue, sequence to sequence, and it ultimately made it very hard to localize, and that's why there's so many inconsistent audio things, or why there's such bad timing with it all. Like, characters constantly talking over each other. It actually fits and works in the Japanese version because they talk faster, but they didn't, like, for the localization, they didn't add more lip flaps. It was a very poor localization, so when people talk about how bad the story is, they're really talking about the poor localization. So, in this particular game, though, it's like, it's like in SA2, you'll have Sonic, like, in the jail cell, he was jogging in place, but all these characters are just sitting or just standing and, not...
I'd rather have a very poorly made sequence where they're moving around and everything, and it looks janky, yeah, but at least...
Well, it was also
that's why I forgive it, and that's what. Even then, even though it's bad by today's standards, I'd rather have that over something like this where it's just stand around and talk. No. It's like watching a codec conversation in Metal Gear.
and it's just, like I said, it's really boring for something as fast-paced as Sonic.
Yeah.
So it's why I just never really cared about the story at all. It's just, plus, like I said, barely anything happens here. It's just collecting Chaos Emeralds, and then Chaos ends up getting it anyways.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, hey, babe.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
oh, no, Satan.
Run.
Here we go.
God.
Run.
There you go. And that's Big's only appearance in this story. Because I have to shoe in almost every single character in each story, except I think almost every character is in each story, so Big just always is shoehorned in everything.
Yeah.
Maybe not Amy. I can't
No,
remember.
I think, you see Amy at the egg carrier for Tails.
Yeah. I just don't know if Big appears in Amy's.
Oh, but by that point,
so.
you already have
Think so.
met Amy at the other playthroughs, so you're bound to get everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So now it's time to go back to the tornado for the next sequence.
You're right. It's
nice.
like you played one little mini game of snowboarding, and it's back to tornado.
And cutscenes.
Fucking
and
sucks.
Right back. Not even a stage in between.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. It's like, it's not like the game attempts at not, having a point to stages, or like an actual purpose to going through stages. Like, there's no purpose for whatever city level in Speed Highway in Sonic Story. There was, like, absolutely no purpose to it, so just throw them in.
So when
like
exactly
Red Mountain
did Tails have time to build a new plane?
No, this is Sonic's plane itself.
Oh,
What the
no,
fuck?
this is a new
Wait,
plane.
what?
The Tornado 2.
Yeah, Tornado
This is
2.
the Tornado 2.
When did he build this?
Exactly.
Oh, right. I guess he just had it, but why didn't he use it to begin with?
He didn't have the Chaos
I
Emerald.
didn't even think about that. Oh, right. He was always he always had it, and so he needed the Chaos Emerald to power it. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the red Chaos Emerald in there, even though it looks like it doesn't look like it
Doesn't look
retain
like an
any-
emerald at all.
Yeah. You see it right there. It doesn't even.
Yeah.
reflect it.
What the heck?
Sonic.
All right. Here we go. You guys ready to commentate over another tornado
No.
sequence?
Oh yeah.
I'm never
I'm
ready.
What is
We don't do double takes. You don't even take a first take.
Yeah.
Indeed. Alrighty. Man, I'm not looking forward to commentating over this.
Please.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, thank
Nice.
fucking God.
Nice.
I lied.
Oh.
That's great.
Okay.
Nani?
Nani?
Jojo looks weird now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways, so I feel like actually going on a tangent because there's like nothing to talk about at this point. We pretty much run out. I mean, unless if you got have we covered basically everything with Tails' story?
Pretty much.
I guess.
He's fun to control. In my
Levels
opinion,
suck.
but I just would have.
The levels suck.
I would have liked original levels. That's basically all you can say about it.
Well,
Yeah.
his theme song's fucking trash.
Okay, let me ask this. If they, it's like if they ever do make a SA3, which it might not happen at this point, but if they ever actually do you want them to just make it so that it has all these different play styles? Like, you know, you can play in the mech and play with Tails, Knuckles. Do you want them to have different play styles and all these different characters, or would you rather it be more focused?
I'm cool with it having the similar game style that SA2 had. That's just because I associate adventure, the adventure titles, with having multiple game styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's like, you know, I know a lot of people have said this before, but I still do want like a Sonic 3 and Knuckles in 3D.
Yeah, I wouldn't
mind. So you
mind.
have Tails. Like, I actually, like I said, I love how Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic control in this game. I just like original levels with all three, and I'm good.
Wow.
I think that they could have done that here. And it's like, if they did it here and it was successful, I think we could have had a very different lineup of Sonic games. I don't think we would have gotten the Boost games. It's like, it's interesting, because if Sonic 06 was actually successful, and it was actually good, yeah, because it was successful, but people didn't like it. But if it was actually good and people loved it, I think we would have gotten more adventure-style games. It's like they said after 06, because it is very similar to an adventure-style game, because they have, you know, worse controls, but
it's similar, and
sort of styles of
Heroes and Shadow do also have a similar adventure style to them.
Yeah. And then they went in and decided, okay, we need to go in and change it somehow. Okay, so this rush system seemed to work pretty well in 2D. Why don't we try it with 3D?
And bam.
And it just sort of stuck.
Yeah.
And that's why, and I really think that's why we haven't gotten into SA3, because they think that this system is still good.
Which...
Okay, but personally...
Also, this is Skydeck, but it's just the first portion of it.
Okay, but personally,
So
what does everyone prefer? Do you prefer, like, the adventure style or the boost gameplay?
Adventure.
The boost gameplay, I think that that's the best way to actually control Sonic.
Boost
like
formula?
Adventure storyline. Adventure style. Because I do love the boost games, but once again, I think that style is pretty limited, because if they kept doing that over and over, I am
at this point, honestly. I've had enough of the boost mechanics to last me quite a while, because I played the heck out of Unleashed and Generations, and I don't have much experience with colors, but I assume it's pretty much the same, just different
It
level
really
design.
is.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
What
much.
about you, Nitch?
I do like the boost gameplay, but I am kind of sick of it too. I want something a little bit different, but I think Sega's just afraid of trying something new, honestly.
Well,
I think
yeah.
they're afraid that, you know, it's like if they try to go back to original formula, then everyone's just going like, oh, okay, this... It's like, you know, the whole different formulas that they've been experimenting over and over with, trying to change styles, and I think that they're just basically afraid to do it. So they're probably, for like Project Sonic 2017, they'll probably want to stick with what works.
Yeah.
And what's worked consistently is the boost gameplay. So I'm afraid they're going to go back to and stick.
Probably.
Unfortunately, at least it's better than Boom.
I mean, yeah, I still have fun with the boost games, and I'll still buy it. It's just, you know, I want them to go back to the traditional 3D controls of SA1 and 2, because I think that there's more potential for varied level designs, platforming challenges. Because boost gameplay, unless if they make the platforming actually good, the actual, because if like you play Generations and move in 360 degrees, you can't do that. So it kind of limits the amount of platforming opportunities, which is why they always just relegate those to 2D platforming.
Mm-hmm.